All right, joining me after the LCS Finals is my MVP vote. Absolute robbery. Let's start there. It is inspired. Is it Kacper Słoma?
Yeah.
Słoma.
Yeah.
Kacper inspired Słoma, my MVP. That was pretty crazy. It went to Quid.
Yeah.
I feel like River stole some votes from you because he was very good at that team too, and when you look at the other parts, which is what I've learned from other voters, it's like if you look at the rest of the team, you take them out, they don't do as well, which I understand, but you were so suffocating. That's the best word for a jungler that's dominant. It's suffocating, and I thought you were super suffocating. What do you think of it?
Yeah, I mean, I think I didn't have many bad games in the regular season. Like, I think even if the games were losing, it was usually not because I was playing bad or I was not decisive or something like that. I think I was playing very well every game. And when we played against 100 Thieves, to me it felt like Quid is like really pussy player. Like he's just farming his minions, not trying to win the game. Like he was basically a player that does nothing and wins if you int into him. You know what I mean? Like he's not like the player.
He would punish.
Yeah,
he would punish.
He would punish if you int,
Yes.
but he will not create opportunities. Like Jojo, for example, he's creating opportunities. When I play, I also try to create opportunities. I think mid lane has so many possibilities to create stuff because mid lane has TP. That's first thing. He has TP all the time on the map. He right now meta is endgame champs, Annie, Ahri, Talia, everything. So as mid laner, you can create stuff if you are good. And against Quid, I just felt like he was just farming, and then if you feed into him, he will just become strong, and then obviously he will kill you. So I didn't think he's good. That's why for me MVP was either me or Jojo. I still think Jojo is really good. So yeah, but I see why people voted for him. I don't really mind. I would be kind of sad getting MVP and then playing like this in final. I think I didn't play too well today. I mean, I didn't play bad, but I think when I had opportunities, I should have called stronger for it. Like I think in the clutch moments, game 3 and game 4, I think if I was more like decisive, we could have won. Yeah,
well, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, not quite MVP performances, but you played on Vi, game 1, and then you went Lee Sin, Viego, Lee Sin.
Game 1 was not my fault. Game 1 was just Jensen's fault. I think he just played like vegan.
Yeah.
And our bot lane was inting.
Yeah.
And game 2, I think we all played pretty well. Game 3, I think it was my fault on the top fight, and I was just vegan there. Like I don't like we were running on the TF that had no flash. And Jensen was not flashing instantly, so I didn't know what he wants to do. Like when I was running, I was thinking maybe I will just ult flash and just slow him with Viego, but then I was like, maybe surely Annie just ult flash. Annie doesn't ult flash, and then we see Jax in lane, and then Annie ult flash. When I was like already trying to kind of back up, but I think if I just keep going forward, we'll win that 2v2, and I will get a lot of gold there instead of Jax getting a lot of gold there, and we will be able to win the game. I think that was like a pre-vegan play by me there. And then in teamfights, I think Jensen kind of misplayed later, because we told him like, just don't ult TF, he has QSS, just ult anyone else and we get the reset. And in the last team fight, he ulted the TF that had QSS. So like that was pretty well played by Impact. Like he knew he will mind control Jensen to ult him. He legit ulted on top of him, got ulted and then flashed, cleans away. Like QSS, flash goes away. That was like a world-class performance by Impact, because he just legit TP'd on top of Annie to force him to ult him, and then he knew that even if he dies, they will not lose, but he has QSS and flash, so he will escape. So he played very well that game. And game 4, we got a really big lead. I think Jensen just misplayed level 4, like he shouldn't play so fast. Like Talia was really low with no TP, no flash, and we had like such a big advantage because we already won the fight on Raptors. So if you played a bit slower there, I think we will be Thanos mid jungle for the rest of the game. But we died, we slowed down the game. Our bot lane managed to find a good dive, then we dived them again. And then I think the TP advantage from Bwipo came into the play. I mean from Impact. Impact just played TP and just never TP to top. He just perma kept it to not let us make plays. And yeah, we just couldn't snowball too hard. And then I think in the team fights, maybe we misplayed. I don't remember the team fights in game 4. Like I would need to review it, but for sure we misplayed some kind of team fights. I think I was not too happy with how I played in game 4. But yeah, I think just I don't know. After I made that mistake in game 3 that we were not decisive to kill them on top side, I was like, oh my god, why am I still vegan? And then I just couldn't really focus for the rest of the game. I don't know why. It's kind of weird, but I think I'm to blame there. Yeah.
Was that a true example of tilt? Like, do you think? Like,
maybe, but not
like another
really.
level of tilt, right? Because usually when we think of tilt, you're like, you're angry, you know you're angry, but fuck it. But this was like, I'm in finals, you're a champion.
Yeah.
You know how to do it, and you still, there was like a little off.
Yeah, I just like, I didn't go for the play, and then I kind of didn't have that clutch factor for the rest of the game. I like made mistake, and I was like thinking, okay, I mean, it's fine. Obviously it's fine, but we could have still won the game. But I don't know, I didn't focus 100%, I guess. And it's fine if you don't focus 100% and you can still win if your teammates will carry you. But I think I didn't focus 100% and my teammates also didn't carry me. So we lost fights. Like, I played mediocre fights after. I think my teammates like Jensen played kind of bad in the team fight, so we lost. But I know that if I played better in the first fight, that the team fight would be just free win. So it's on me. Yeah, I think I just need to play on top of my game if I want to win. I can't be just a passenger in the game. So if I make mistakes, it's my fault, I guess.
When this is your first time losing a series, right? Which is the frustrating part of being on the upper side of the bracket.
Yeah.
You're a direct guy. Do you have these same type of conversations with Jensen, who is a veteran, and you assume he can take these types of conversations?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Jensen is not used to playing this way. I think he always had vegan teammates.
Who would play for him?
No, like, I think his teammates were never good at making space, never good at playing aggressive. Like, I think he's just not used to playing the game this way. Like, right now when I'm playing with him and I'm telling him that his health bar is like his resource. Like, he can use his health bar in the team fight for the team. Like, even if he dies, casts every spell, his teammates, if they play well, they will win the fight for him if he engages a good fight. And sometimes like you see him a lot using TP or like even running top to roam. It's usually coming from me and Wipo calling him to do that, because we try to tell him that mid lane is not just like 1v1 lane. You can actually impact the game and make the game so much easier for everyone else to play. And I think it's just completely new style for him, because before it was just he's just playing in an A, just last hitting minions, and whatever happens, happens. But right now we are just trying to create opportunities and play as a team well. In team fights, take space for each other. In early game, like help each other in lanes, like take over lanes if someone is losing, so the guy can get relieved and like play his lane again. And it's for sure more hard, because there's an action going on all the time. And if you fuck up your tempo, we are all gonna flame him, because we can't play the game because he fucked up his tempo and he doesn't want to help them up. So it takes time to learn that. I think we are good at it. We just kind of choked today.
Who helped you learn that type of style of mid lane, and who do you think helped Wipo learn that style of mid lane? That might be a stretch, but
I don't know. I think me and Wipo are just really good at the game. That we just know how to create opportunities for each other. Like Wipo will trade hard when he knows it's good for the game. Sometimes, I mean, obviously we make mistakes. Like, I think I made some mechanical mistakes. I think Wipo overplayed his lane. Like, when like Cassante already TPs back to lane, Wipo still has TP. So he knows the proper play is just walk out, base TP, and his lane is still in a good position. But he like tries to squeeze in extra wave and then base. And I think it will work against vegan players that will be scared to punish
Impact.
him. But Impact is not
punished
vegan.
Him
Impact is good. He is not vegan at all. If he sees that you are making a mistake, he will just punish you.
He's a carnivore.
Yeah. So he played well there. Who teach me and Wipo? I don't know. I think it just comes.
Is it a European thing?
I think it's just maybe a European thing, but yeah, I think it's for sure a European thing. I think in NA people are just not playing the game like that. I think right now TL is playing the game full tempo. Like every other team in the league, they are not playing well as a team with each other. But in TL, you can see that they're playing like an LPL team, and they're trying to help each other all the time and play with tempo, camp on their vision, camp with brushes, group a lot, and try to engage the fights. And I don't know why did it happen. They randomly learned that, and we also randomly learned that. Like once we came to playoffs, I think we did a podcast with George and me, and I said that we are working on our tempo play and to play better as a team, and Impact said that they're doing exactly the same, and I could see it in playoffs. Like they actually improved a lot on that, and we did improve on that a lot as well. So I think we're just both pretty strong teams. I do believe we are better mechanically though, and if we played better mechanically today, we would win. I think we just underperformed. I don't think they did anything special. I think we're just worse.
Time's up. Otherwise, I'd have this conversation for you forever on a bunch of different topics. But media's, checking
Yeah, I
in.
would be down to talk forever.
What's your message to the Fly fam who are proud of you for going to MSI? A little bummed that you didn't
Yeah.
win, but proud of you going for MSI.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super sad we lost. I'm like fine with it because I'm still going to international tournament, which is like the goal actually. Like I think if we go there, we will be able to improve a lot. And going to planes, I'm always saying going to planes is actually an advantage for you because it's better to go to planes and learn something there. You have a higher chance of winning in an actual bracket. It's not that fun to go into the tournament, play Genji first round. Like you are still nervous because it's first game at the MSI, you have to face Chovy Canyon and you just lose in peace. Like I don't wish TL to do that, but I have a feeling they will face either either T1 or Genji in their first game. They're gonna lose in peace and it's not gonna be a fun experience. While maybe we can first play against the worst teams and ramp up or like get a bit of confidence. And if we lose to the worst teams, then we lose to obviously the better teams as well. So then there is no even point facing them if we can't beat the lower teams. So, I mean, I'm happy people were cheering for us. We almost won the first title for FlyQuest. That's like what makes me the most sad, that I kind of didn't come up to expectations. Like people wanted FlyQuest to win their first trophy. I knew that my whole organization was really cheering for us to get the first trophy, but yeah, we didn't manage to do that. I think the blame is kind of on me. I think me and Buipo were usually the stars of the team. I think today both of us kind of underperformed in the clutch moments, and that's why we lost. I think we could have easily stepped up and carried those games, or like just played to our level. I think Masu played very well for the final. I think overall Masu I think is just the biggest improvement I see. Like comparing Jensen, Masu or Busio, I think Masu is just improving from game to game. And I'm kind of sad that we didn't manage to win it for him.
Well, you have more games to play internationally. My MVP, and should be yours at home. If you weren't upset that Inspired didn't win MVP, you should be upset. Kacper, Inspired, Słoma, everyone. Thank you so much, man. I'll see you over at MSI, brother.
Yeah.
Cheers. That's good.
Yeah. Fuck, man. But it's chill. It's actually chill. It's chill. I mean, it's sad if I would like never win a trophy yet.
Yeah,
then
but
I
when you
would
say
be
it's chill, it sounds like cope.
it is a bit of cope, but